Here's the reality. A full calendar can be a liability. If most of those booked calls aren't decision-ready, you've traded your most valuable resource, time, for noise. I'm not saying stop booking calls. I'm saying stop celebrating a packed schedule when the wrong people filled it.
Let's be honest. Volume feels safe. Teams measure activity, not outcomes. That sounds good in a meeting, but it doesn't scale. What actually matters here is appointments that lead to offers and closings.
Let me be clear. The calendar is a scoreboard, not the goal. The goal is qualified conversations that convert. Today, we teach a tight, testable framework, the qualified first method. 4 filters that turn booked calls into decision-ready conversations in 7 days.
Quick overview: intent probe, signal score, pre-sale sequence, and the 60-second check. Pilot them in a week, measure appointment to offer conversion, and expect measurable improvement instead of guessing at leads.
Filter 1. Intent probe. You ask 1 to 3 triage questions up front to separate curious browsers from people with a timeline and decision power. Keep it tight. Use this immediately. What's your timeline? Weekend, 30 days, or 3+ months? That single question tells you more about intent than 10 lead sources.
Let's pressure test that. Timeline alone isn't perfect, but it's high signal and low friction. Map timeline values to next steps. Weekend equals priority booking. 30 days, qualifying call. 3+ months, nurture sequence. That triage rule protects calendar integrity without adding friction.
Filter 2. Signal score. Give every inbound prospect a simple numeric score based on 3 signals: timeline, transaction type, and decision authority. Weight timeline highest, then whether they're selling or buying, then authority. Example: timeline times 3, transaction times 2, authority times 1. Tally it. Set a cutoff. Only 70.
What actually matters here is standardization. If everyone on the team uses the same score, you remove emotion and negotiation from the booking step. Track conversion by score segment. You should see higher appointment to offer rates in the top tier within the first 2 weeks.
Filter 3. The pre-sell sequence. Don't assume booking equals readiness. Use 3 micro touch points before the call: a short confirmation email with a 1-paragraph market snapshot, a 60-second personal video that pre-frames expectations, and a quick confirmation text the day before with a focused pre-call line. I want to make sure our time is worth it. What's the single thing you need us to solve on this call? That line pre-sells motive and focuses the agenda.
That sounds simple, but it scales. The email and video do 2 things. They build authority, and they create friction for low-intent leads. Low-intent people drop out before they waste your time. Motivated people show up primed. That's a net win for conversion and morale.
Filter 4. The 60-second check. Before you lock a slot, either a quick live vet or an automated microform should confirm readiness. Script it to take 60 seconds. Repeat the timeline, confirm decision-maker status, and ask the agenda question. If anything is off, send them into a mini nurture track instead of your calendar. That failsafe reduces no-shows and surprise objections dramatically.
Operational playbook time. CRM rules: create a qualified first pipeline stage. Auto-apply signal scores on form submission. Trigger the pre-sale sequence for mid and low scores. Automation triggers should be tested in a staging calendar. Calendar policy: block at least 1 decision-ready slot per week for high-signal prospects and audit bookings daily for the first week.
Scripts you can use immediately. Script A, for a high-signal inbound. Thanks, I've got you on the calendar for Saturday at 2. Quick confirm. Are you the decision maker, and is your timeline within 30 days? Great. On the call, we'll focus on the one thing that gets this to contract. I'll send a 60-second video and a short market snapshot now. Script B, for borderline leads. I can help, but first send me a quick note. What's the single outcome you want by the end of our call? If it's urgent, I'll prioritize. If not, I'll add you to our 3-month planning track.
Implementation checklist and metrics. Day 1, add triage question and scoring rule to forms. Day 2, build the pre-sale email and record the 60-second video template. Day 3, set up the 60-second check and staging calendar tests. Days 4 through 7, manual pilot with 10 filtered bookings. Measure appointment to offer conversion, no-shows, and lead volume. Targets: a 15 to 30% lift in appointment to offer, and 30 to 50% fewer no-shows if applied consistently.
Risks to watch: you will likely see a visible drop in raw lead volume early. Frame this as an experiment on conversion, not volume. Keep triage short, 3 questions max, and A/B test wording for a week if drop rates spike. For automations, validate in a staging calendar and manually handle the first 10 filtered bookings. If you watch those indicators, you avoid the common pitfalls.
Let's be honest, this isn't magic, it's operational discipline. But the payoff is real. Fewer time wasters, higher quality conversations, and a calendar that actually drives revenue. Pressure test each filter, track the metrics, and iterate.
Final takeaway: stop confusing activity with effectiveness. Apply the qualified first method, measure appointment to offer, and treat calendar integrity like a business asset. If you want the one-page implementation checklist and the 2-minute diagnostic quiz to see which filter to add first, it's linked in the episode notes. Operate like a business owner.